My name is Gry Myklebust. I will be moderating this session. I'm representing the Federation of Norwegian Enterprises. I will refer to it as Virke, because that's what we call it in Norwegian. In Virke, I work broadly with political questions concerning working life, politics, and education, and maybe in particular the need of combining those two. Virke organized more than 16,000 member businesses from almost every line of business in the private sector. And our member businesses have about 200,000 employees. So we're very engaged in how the educational system shall work together with business life, both can and should work together with business life, and that's a little bit of what we will explore here today. So the point being, how can we in the best way possible prepare our youth for the modern labor market? How can we secure that the educational system and the working lives are not islands unto themselves, but equally important as learning arenas? I started on the dot at 1 o'clock because we have quite a tight schedule to get through and a very interesting program. We hear case examples of entrepreneurship programs within the educational system. We'll hear from research, we will hear the students' perspective, and we will hear the importance of collaboration as well as the employers' expectations towards young employees and how these expectations are actually met. Before we continue, I thought it would be a good idea just to talk a little bit about the youth we are talking about and to today. I think it's fair to say that you can divide youth in the school system and the upper secondary high school system that we're discussing here today into at least 3 categories. You have the ones that will always succeed. They will always manage to find a way through the educational system. Then you have the ones that will manage their way through, but they will need a little bit more help doing so, reflecting, having career advice, finding their talent and developing their talents. And then as the third category, you can say you have the ones at a great risk of dropping out of school, or maybe they already have dropped out of school. The educational system shall provide an offer to all those 3 groups. And the big question here is the educational system managing to give that kind of offer to all these 3 groups? And if not, how are we going to succeed in doing so? So we'll be concerned with all these 3 groups to some extent through this session.